everyone. Welcome back to Everything Learning. I'm Collins, and here we make learning simple, clear, and practical. In today's video, we're going to be talking about SQL, the language that drives this database around the world. Ever wondered how apps like Instagram or the banking system handle massive amounts of data? The answer is SQL. So, before we continue this video, I would love you to click the subscribe button, click the share button. Please do not forget to comment. Drop your comments, whatever you think about this video, drop it in the comment section, and turn on my post notifications. And I'll be making reference to my past videos because those videos contain a lot of things that I did today. I'll be doing today in my class today, and then also we'll be dealing with database. In case I don't mention that later on, we'll be handling database next. And thank you so much. Moving on, we'll be talking about SQL. We're talking about two concepts in SQL: the SQL DDL and the SQL DML. Starting with DDL. DDL stands for Data Defining Language. The data defining language is used to define and manage the structure of the database. So it's just like you setting up the shells and the layout for your library before you start starting books into those shells. So we have we have key commands like create, alter, drop, truncat, and others. Then moving to DML, which is the data manipulation language, is used to interact with the data in the database, or should I just say it's used to interact with those books in the structure. So mostly used when you want to maybe insert books inside those shells, and the structure that you made. So we have key commands like insert, update, delete, and select. Now imagine you have access to a professional bakery that has large mixers and industrial ovens, and a team that can handle massive orders with precision and speed. The bakery handles huge amount of orders by breaking them down into chunks or batches, and they also do this while receiving new orders. Just like SQL, it has a large amount of data based down into branches, into chunks, and they do this while updating. On the other hand, R or SQL can work well on your local machine, just like a homemade kitchen where you have little ovens, not big size, like just normal oven size, small bowls for making those baking those cakes or whatever into little branches and more. But let's say you've been given an order to make 500 cakes overnight. When you use your local kitchen, or let's say your home size kitchen, you're going to face limitations. So definitely there are actually expectations. But in choosing whether to use an SQL or R or Python, you should consider the type of data that you're dealing with. You could actually use your Python or your R in your big power server, but you could also use SQL database in your mini laptop. That could also work. But when you're handling with large amounts of data, it's best advised that you should use SQL because of the way it works while updating. I'm going to give a concept or I'm going to give an analogy that will better explain the concept of database. So this analogy is about a library building. So the database is the library building housing the whole informations and data in it, having those shelves and